Hi. If you don't already know, my name is Quiana and welcome back to Coffee Talk. So, we are going to continue with playing this game. Let me know how you guys are feeling this weekend. I am drinking a blackberry citrus tea. So, let me know what you guys are pretty much drinking today, what you guys are eating. And let's just get into it. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get started. Sunday, September 27th, 2020. All right. So let's see. Profile Morris Lester from Slum to Glam. Pajama Clan 27-year-old actory found decapitated on his own bed. Research found that the most fury sedatives on the market are not safe. So I remember reading that the last time. And here is our girl Freya. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order once I finish reading this. Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. What is she? Oh man, what happened? What's going on? Okay, who's that? It's Aqua. Oh, Aqua, fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Quiana. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I'm fine. Thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only me and Quiana. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? That's always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyways, should I order something? Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's all right. I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Tea with lemon and cinnamon. Oh, I always do that, I swear. All right. Do we have any type of tea with lemon? A cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. I gotta get the controls again. It's been a while since I have played this. So much has happened, y'all. So much. A Russian tea. Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Whoa, that's highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spend too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. Finish your drink first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said you haven't left. I was joking. Oh, that would be crazy. Why? Oh no, I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Quiana. Please make sure you get enough rest. And I hope you guys out there got enough rest as well. If you haven't, get it today. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where do you come from? Because judging by your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Whoa, you're a full-fledged oceanic? Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who could leave or who could move here. Oh, may I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know, but my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. We're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Whoa, that's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there's hundreds of us. Holy! How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not so many as you, I assume. I have a little brother, 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he lives in San Francisco, near our parents' house. He's a good kid and I'm the rebel, working some high-end tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me, I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyways, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know the usual. Alrighty. Coffee, coffee, coffee it is. Your espresso is ready. Thanks. Bitter. Just the way I love it. All right, who is that coming in? Good evening, sir. Good evening. What's wrong with him? How can I help you, sir? Yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Nothing you like on the menu? I can make a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMJ? I'm sorry, I've never heard of that. Yeah, what is that? If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Ah, lucky me. STMJ stands for Susu Tola Madu Jahi or Hai. It's Indonesian. It means milk, eggs, honey, and ginger. Understood. Wait, do you have eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf, but I'll add the eggs once I mix the rest of the ingredients. I love that. 1 cup of STMJ, please. He said milk? And what? He said milk. Milk, eggs, honey, and ginger. Honey, ginger, and I guess I'll just put the milk in later. Here's your STMJ. Let's see. You almost got it right. I'm sorry. Care to point out the mistake? I guess it's the honey. You should have put the ginger after the milk. So put the ginger after the milk. Okay. Noted. Don't worry about it though. I traveled to so many places in the States and none of them got the STMJ right. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Aren't you college students? No, we're not. I see. What is happening? What is happening? May I ask how old you are? Who is this old man? Hendry. You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Hey, Quiana. Who is this pervy old man? I have no idea. It's his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. Well, not that way. You seem creepy. Thank God you're here, Officer Jury. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man is Rachel's dad. Freya. Okay. He asked me to meet, so I told him to come here. Oh. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Quiana. Please call me Hendry. Apologies for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Hendry Furlong? Yes. And you're Rachel's Furlencia's father? Yes. Furlong? Furlencia? Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? Florencia is my late wife's maiden name. Oh, I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Okay. Freya. Okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you. Anyways, What was that you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm just joking, just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking to Freya and Quiana. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Whoa, calm down. Is everything all right? It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore, or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, it ends up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing I learned, give them some time and space, but be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Roscoe's and brought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. Once she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. The pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young, but the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the labels, not the media, not the fans. But I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Right. Well, nothing happened yet. I just feel it in my gut. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know. Maybe. Psst, Quiana, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care on the way. All right, back to y'all. Well, can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just end up fighting. As parents, there's really nothing much we can do other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she made the wrong choices? I can do a background check on that manager. If that will ease your mind, please do. My boy got a flip phone. He got a Nokia or a Nokia. Okay, give me a name. It's Morris. Last name Lester. Oh, he was in a newspaper, wasn't he? We just read about him, right? Morris Lester. Got it. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyways, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Hold on, I gotta take this. I've got a call. I gots to go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. What? You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Wait! Yo, he has to go to work. He has to go to work. He can't just sit and talk to you, bro. Don't worry. I'm sure everything will be all right. I used to manage girl bands. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more on her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and solo singing career. It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz. But things haven't changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There's a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. You're her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want the best for her. Is it really what's best though? I think she's born to soar. But she's just a girl. My little girl. So is he like feeling this way because he feels like she's growing up too fast? Because I can understand his sentiments about maybe the industry for someone who was young and doing it by themselves. And we see a lot on social media. We may not be in those crowds, right? But a lot of peer pressure does happen. So I feel like he got like some valid feelings there. But I mean, you can't just tell her to quit altogether if that's what she likes to do. I don't know. I feel like a compromise could happen. I feel like it could happen. Seriously? That's your argument? I didn't mean to sound this way. It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Quiana? Take all the time you need. Yeah, go ahead and then figure that out. Black lemon, a perfect, if unlikely, combination of sour and bitter. Monday, September 28th, 2020. All right, let's see what's on the day. What's on the newspaper? Military personnel stations along the East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding into the Atlantic. Werewolves representative pushed the ministry for more accessible sedatives. Okay. Doctor from Salanchtown arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Child cloning? Imagine if that's a thing. I know there was a experiment. I'm not sure if y'all remember about was it a sheep? Let me know if I'm right about that. There was like an experiment where like they cloned a sheep or something. I know it was some animal. And I thought that was pretty cool. Also, if you haven't already so far, go ahead and subscribe. If you like this gameplay. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes! I mean, it would be really hard to pull off. But it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Okay, who is that? Hi, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looks like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Quiana was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although, I need to interrupt Quiana for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of, Remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want me to give it a try again? The last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those. Okay. Remember, it has tea and ginger. What was it the last time? You know, it's been a good minute playing this game. I know tea and ginger. Did I do milk already? Because I feel like he probably asked me to do milk and I probably didn't. I don't know. It's been some time. It's been some time. Tea, milk, ginger. I feel like he told me to put in milk. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. I don't know, man. A Galahand. Judging from the smell, this looks like it. Indeed. I have the same feeling. I've made notes of that mixture. Perfect. Oh wait, so that's it. That was y'all. That was it. Okay, calm down, Quiana. Calm down. Anyways, please don't mind me continuing with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala. We're done for tonight, or for tonight. You're done. I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hide coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That means Freya. Oh, come on. I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know? He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. All right, who was that? Bailey, we saw your girl. We saw your girl in the last episode. We saw her. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Bailys. Hiya. How you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Quiana was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. Get it right. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear. It's quite complicated. Imagine a choose your own adventure storybook, but for adults. That sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know. It's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. Who is calling you? Who is calling you, Gala? Who is calling you? Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstreams, not Netstreams. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the name involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other ideas, which is making the novel not in a form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issues of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finish it, okay? All right. As Quiana said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyways, haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Ginger latte? Ginger latte. Oh, coffee, ginger, milk. Okay. Coffee, ginger, milk. Coffee, ginger, milk. A ginger latte coming up. Here you go. Thanks. Damn, this is good. If you guys have not yet, go ahead and drink your teas. Make sure you're getting hydrated. Drink your water. With this kind of drink making skills, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Bailey? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in you're dropping the project? What's the laugh for? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finish your job by bullishing her. The finest bullish, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh? Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking, I don't mind. It's just like that. I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Oh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following? And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. Got it. She was the hottest girl there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you want to date. Why? I don't want to get into the details. But this succubus was super hot. And all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly. This is getting spicier. The other girl name was, let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept bothering her. I mean, I was pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together and we witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly. I saw the look on Lua's face, the disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you? Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yes, I landed that one punch and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad, so Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly our friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Do you guys have any, if you guys have been to college, do you guys have any college stories? Because if you do, I would like to know. Comment down below so I can read it and I can respond. Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How was she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument though. With whom? There was a male model. A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, they were talking about your relationship. Lua told us the reason behind the fight, about your family and stuff. And then this guy Hide joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval, considering, what? You're willing to leave your own family. Would you do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or should I say, most elven family. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certainly unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearances are everything. You must never ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO, you know? Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from business major to art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blame Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decisions to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing our religion and worshiping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa! I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Have you guys, before we continue, have you guys have ever went to college, right? And you probably were doing a major. And it's probably because maybe your parents had said that you should probably do it, and then somewhere along the line you switched. That was me once upon a time. Just briefly, when I had went to college, I was a nurse, right? I was going to school for nursing, and then I switched from nursing to physical therapy. But somewhere along the line, that kind of got out of the school, so they weren't providing that major anymore. So I didn't know what to do. I was undecided for a while. I ended up transferring. Then I found that I really like doing social work. But when I went to my parents and told them that I am not going to be a nurse or anything in the medical profession, they went off. They, as in one person, one of my parents, he went in, okay, and it went for months. So I say all of that to say, if you guys are in school and you guys really want to do something, do the thing that you want to do and not the thing that your parents want you to do or want you to be. I understand that, there are fields that are much more stable, quote unquote, and more suitable than others. But if you're not going to be happy in it, because imagine you're going to college, right? And you're spending so much money. So I'd rather you guys, when you guys are in school, you guys are learning from these educators, that you are taking your careers a little bit serious, right? So do what you want to do what you love, instead of following and trying to be something because it'll make your family happy, but it won't make you happy. All right. Lua is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have a problem leaving my family, I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you can give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yes, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before anything. We often have our own problems within a pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you're leaving your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those things or all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it like that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decision. One day, you might use the "I left my family for you" card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know? Love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over the time, it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work. Because life is full of storms. In marriage, it will not survive on love alone. Gala. Whoa, right, that's deep. Y'all better listen to Gala. Listen to Gala. We'll have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need it. For what? Immortality is an elf's privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they felt ill and got seriously injured, emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country, they charge $20,000 for it. Wow. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges as you, or you do. There is a high probability that they'll get bullied for being half-breeds. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyways, I gotta go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've gotta go too. Wanna head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Quiana. And Freya? Bye. All right, bye guys. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, it wasn't on me. They were leaving anyways. Are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in the world of only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. The Grinch. Green, spicy, and not everyone's cup of tea. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. right, let's see what's going on. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedatives illegally? Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. Sports tournaments in space might be only a few decades away. Sports tournaments? Okay. He really never changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Quiana. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was the remedy. But there's no harm in checking some other combinations. All right. You know what to do. Well, since I already know the recipe, which was, I think it was tea, milk, right? Tea, milk, and ginger. Other remedy, should I? He said do some other ones. I just know tea and ginger. Maybe we should just stick to what we got, you know? Tea. It got mint. What does milk gives? Milk gives, so it's not sweet. So it's really just bitter. Concentrate more on the bitterness. Yeah, let's just stick to what we do. Let's just stick to it. I don't want to change it. Huh? Ginger milk tea. What? 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 So tea, milk, and ginger make Gala, and in a different form, it makes ginger milk tea. Interesting. Interesting. Would have never thought that. Okay. That is crazy. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hide? Or would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Oh, those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires are supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire, it doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks and I couldn't take them both if I was sober. Couple? Really? You were trash, Hide. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, you were not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. Then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, like a blanket. Or to a blanket. Obviously, he was just too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he's also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived, so I was stuck with him until the morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties with the mafia. Dwarf mafia? Were they Italian? Italian dwarf mafia. Oh goodness, that was bad. That was bad. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hide was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all, the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moments. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was in the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed, Hide. I prefer if we skip that part. I'm sorry, I didn't want to go into any details about it. It's all right. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life, helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. You could say I owe this guy my life, thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyways, Quiana, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? A tea-based drink that is warm and cool at the same time. Oh. That works. Mint ginger tea. Let's go. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. Okay. By the way, it feels like this place is missing someone today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Speak of the devil. Freya! Hello, good people. And hello, woman vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I've no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Quiana my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. Speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going? It's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operation, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like biz devs for people lives, right? You can say that. Yeah, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to the patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only sees it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do you people rarely talk about your kinds of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessities of it. Exactly. It's an interesting job, and yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about the work outside of the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You. He needs to be a bit less loyal though, Hide. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa! I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy! Ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me a new position, mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get in the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyways, my shift is starting. It was nice catching up with you both. Are you going to stay, Hide? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Quiana. And you, Miss Freya. See ya. Take care on the way. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed the interesting story. So, how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Huh? All right then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Whoa! I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he got the build to be on the front lines. Still though, why did he make a jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya. Come on. I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh, you see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscles. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing that he could do. Or at least it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscles. Hey, I didn't know all of that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk to someone, seek help, but he refused. No surprise there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go and get professional help. Of course, I've no idea what happened in his therapy sections. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. Quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been Did he come back? It's Neil. It's Neil Armstrong. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. How are you? How are you? How are you? It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Neil? Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned from here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of association with Earthlings' efforts in intergalactic exploration. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hide. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation systems means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, what is that? The Amy Jinju album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. He's trying to get laid. He won't say it. He's trying to get laid, Freya. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes? So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt that you'll be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Okay. So we're just like making whatever, I guess, just free for all. Oh, we haven't done anything with green tea. So let's do some green tea. And cinnamon. What's that? That and milk. What's that? What's green tea, milk, and cinnamon? A cinnamon milk green tea. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. Whoa. Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Whoa, boy. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be for sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in a space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date? All the way from the galaxy far, far away? Wow. It turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand, but we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, that is classified information. Aw, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further. If you got a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong though. I go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for the person or for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gathered, does that mean that you are willing to breathe with us in exchange for our story? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let's check them once again. Yeah, he's gonna do the thing. Oh, I thought he was gonna. Okay. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control over ourselves. And those in charge also don't have a control over us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that is what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for you, Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? Oh God. First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating boyfriend or girlfriend, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now? The path of starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow! The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you were a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all of that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? That's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details until we agree to do the mating ritual. Okay. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, especially the mental part. We did our research and we tried it on a testing object we made. You had a sex doll? Because that's the only thing I'm thinking about. You had a sex doll? You had a blow-up doll? It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyways, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot to our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking to you all. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. All right. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc? Whoa, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke to her the last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sally, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation unless It really piqued his interest, or it annoyed him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for today. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know it. Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyways, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyways, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike in the rain. It's raining and you're always wearing a tank. You're gonna get sick. Watch, she's gonna come in here sick. All right then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. You a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. Let's see. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Dwarven-made cars face challenges against an unexpected competitor. Okay. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Welcome. Okay, guys, we're going to leave it off here with the Men in Black. I'm not sure what he's going to ask, but thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys for everything. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your teas, your coffees, your food, whatever that you're going to have tonight. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.